All right.
Better than nothing, right?
Yeah,
Better than silence.
better than nothing. Got some sort of audio. What up, everybody? Mock Mondays are back. Today we're doing Dynasty League settings. Mr. Commissioner over here is now the
Oh
commissioner
yeah.
of the Forever Fantasy Dynasty League. Um, Pretty exciting. It's the first time, second time. Last year we drafted for a Dynasty League, but I don't think it's going to pull through for another year. But
Nah, it was like a slow draft
yeah,
with some random people.
that was
It's
weird.
definitely not gonna work out.
That was like a 4 week draft. It was crazy. Stupid.
It was brutal.
All right. Anyway, so it's 12 teams, 20 rounds, full point PPR. It's the same roster, starting roster, right, as a regular. So three receivers, two running
Uh,
backs. Oh, we got two flexes.
they
I forgot.
added a
Two
added
flexes.
a flex,
Two
not a
flex.
super flex.
It's just a
Yeah,
regular flex. Um, so there's that, and the bench is bigger. It's 10, Kev.
yeah, that's actually pretty small for a dynasty league, but we wanted there to be still action on the
Yeah,
waiver wire.
at least for this year.
So I think 10 is a pretty good balance
Yeah.
of having a deep dynasty bench, but also seeing a lot of moves on the wire.
So if you want, do you want to explain what a dynasty league is to the people who don't know?
Well, basically, it's you pick a roster that you are confident will be good forever.
Mm-hmm.
The players that you pick will be on your team forever. Obviously, you can make whatever trades you want, but it's not a redraft. It's not even a keeper. The whole team is yours to do what you want to do with, to run it like it's the closest thing to running a team, like a real football team.
Mm-hmm. And
So,
then for the rookies that come in the following year, there's a rookie draft, and
usually about 3 or 4
yeah,
rounds we do.
and then those guys take spots. Do we drop somebody when we draft those guys? Do people get
Yeah,
dropped?
we're gonna just drop
Okay, you drop your
players rather.
favorites.
I feel like you can do a taxi squad. Your rookies will sit on that, and then to bring them to your active roster, you have to drop somebody. So I mean, I feel like that's just an extra step.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
I don't think for our first year doing it, I don't think we need the taxi squad deal.
Yeah, that's a little. All right. Um. What else? I think that's it for introducing the dynasty. But yeah, I got the second pick. Luckily, Kevin drafted it 3 times. I don't know why he did that, but he did, and I ended up with the second
I
pick.
don't know because I did one with a bunch of random people, and that's how we did it. So I was like,
Word. Hey man, I'll take it. I'll take the second pick.
yeah, I don't
And you
want
got
I
a
don't want
decent
to
pick
cry
too.
about it.
You slotted in the middle. That's not bad.
Right in the middle.
Could be worse. Um, but generally, my strategy going into this draft is like what Kevin said before the show started. Is just you draft to be good now and to have a bright future. So that doesn't mean drafting Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, like stuff like that. You don't necessarily do that right away. But there's times where you could. But so I'm gonna start the draft off. Let's hit the start button here if I can find it on my screen. Can't. Go on my phone. Hold on. Let me hit the start. And Saturday we're doing a live draft. I'll get that out there right now. Doing a live draft Saturday at 6 p.m. This will be the league of record draft. Um,
Real one.
pretty pumped for that, dude. Pretty pumped. I can't believe it's already freaking here,
First
dude.
of the year.
Can't believe it's already here, man. It came so quick.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're starting the draft. Saquon
Mm-hmm.
off the board first. So that makes it pretty easy for me. A guy who just got paid, just got his contract. He's not going anywhere. He's the offense for Carolina. I'll take Christian McCaffrey. I know how he didn't go first, but Michael Thomas, Ezekiel Elliott, Kamara off the board. Kev's sitting there with
Oh man.
some solid options at running back, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I can really take my pick here. I don't know why we got Josh Jacobs so low.
Is that what you're taking here, Jacobs?
Yeah, I like Jacobs
Over Cook?
over Mixon in the spot in the dynasty.
You like him over Dalvin Cook?
With Mixon's future, yeah, his future is a little uncertain. His injury history concerns me.
Okay.
Mixon's future is still uncertain, so I'm gonna go with Jacobs. It was either him or Clyde.
Okay. So I think
But
I could
I think
explain why the receivers are going so fast. I think Sleeper's confused because we have 3 wide receivers on our roster plus the 2 flexes. So I'm assuming that the receivers are going to be really heavy. Um, I've noticed that when we do our mocks for our regular league, receivers go kind of early because we have 3, and it's full point PPR. So I can see why. I mean, I kind of understand. I don't think this would
yeah,
happen.
they're flying off the board here though.
Yeah,
What they're flying.
I don't think this will happen in our league when it comes to the real draft. It just,
Yeah, I think Clyde, like Clyde and Chubb, they would go in the first round there.
I think Clyde is a top 5 pick in Dynasty, honestly. Um, Chubb is definitely a first round pick. I mean, maybe
I'm up.
Mixon, but you got another spot you
Um,
could take.
another spot.
But it's weird now because you look at this draft, the way it's going, all these receivers. It's like you're inclined to take a receiver here, because once that fall happens, you're stuck picking guys that you're not necessarily gonna want on your team, especially in a dynasty.
I really like Miles Sanders, but I think Julio's still got some gas in the tank. He's a freak. Even if I want to compete right now. Grab Julio, and then
Kelsey,
we'll settle in.
what a weird draft. All right, so seeing as I'm pretty close back to back picks here, um, interesting spot. I could go double running back here. Probably end up with Jonathan Taylor and then probably Aaron Jones, or I could go receiver heavy. But the top of the board, Calvin really stands out to me because I do see him being the number 1 receiver for Atlanta when Julio goes. But who knows when that'll be. Tough spot here, man. I could always just pick Pat Mahomes, which I think I'm going to do. I would take Pat Mahomes here. He's the solidified quarterback for the Chiefs. Best quarterback in the NFL for a long time. I'll take him there. Give me the top running back, top quarterback in the NFL.
I like it.
And then they're still there. So the running backs I was thinking about are still there. Guy took Kenny Galladay and George Kittle. This is very unrealistic. But I'll happily.
Yeah, there's a couple running backs sitting right there that are.
Yeah. I mean, like, Jonathan Taylor, they're saying he's going to be the every down back. He's looking great in camp. Not viewed as I lied. Not viewed as star. I thought they did. Oh, I rush all rookies. All right. Still
But
though.
he's a beast.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go Jonathan Taylor here.
Best O line in football.
Yeah.
He's got a bright future.
Still gonna go Jonathan Taylor. I'll take the rookie over Derrick Henry. I feel like there's more upside with that pick and for a dynasty format. I'm pretty sure when I was researching, Jonathan Taylor and Clyde Hilaire were first and second round picks. So I'm not, whatever. Well, you got Lamar sitting there or Kyler Murray, but you're gonna go receiver, running back. You got running backs galore.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Lamar's a freak, but he concerns me a little bit.
Of course, he's a running quarterback.
Yeah, and then you pick him in a dynasty league, and you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I really want Calvin Ridley, but do I want both Falcons receivers? Maybe. Maybe I do.
I don't know. They both could easily get over 1,000 yards, and both could easily get over 6 touchdowns.
Do it.
I
think I'm gonna do it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Why not, dude? Right? Just take it. It's just.
Eventually, Julio Jones isn't gonna be there, right?
Right. So now you
eventually, maybe. I mean, he's not human.
He doesn't look human.
They're both gonna be good for the foreseeable future. Matty Ice there.
The running receivers, man. It's. Whew. I'm gonna have to go double receiver here, but that's okay. I think I'll end up with some decent rookies. I mean, when I was drafting receivers in my first mock, I was looking at kind of going the younger route coming to the receivers. I feel like they're more dispensable than a running back. Kev, what do you got here? Swift Akers off the board, 2 rookie running backs. J.K. Dobbins, another rookie running back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the younger, basically the only guy left who's a starting running back. It's only his second year, lost a bunch of weight this year. That offense can get figured out.
Montgomery? Yeah.
I like him.
That's not a bad pick, bro. All right. So The running backs I got left on the board here, just to name a few. I got Melvin Gordon, Todd Gurley, Devin Singletary, James Conner, Chris Carson, Lev Bell. Um, I'm not going to take any of those guys. Not in a dynasty league, not this early. But what I will do is receivers, man. That's tough. I'm going to take Robert Woods just because he's consistent and he'll help me now. He's not that old. He's not young. He's 28, but he'll help me win now and give me a couple years in the back end as well. So I'll take Woods here because I believe he's a wide receiver 1 this year. There goes my second option. I was going to take Chark. I think they'd take him. All right, well, Chark goes. I was going to... All right, Keenan Allen, my other guy, goes. So I will go receiver again, and I'm going to go young, and I guess I'm going to go with your boy, Kev.
Going with my boy.
If CD was
That's
there,
rough.
if CD was there, I would
Rough.
be taking CD, but I gotta go young here. I gotta go young
I heard.
receiver. Taking Robert Woods as my wide receiver 1. I gotta get some sort of upside. I mean, even like a guy like Deebo Samuel, that's a wide receiver 1 in San Fran. Awesome year last year. He's just sitting there. He says he might play week 1.
They're hopeful.
Hopeful. I mean, even if he doesn't, for a dynasty
Hopeful.
league.
Now Ayuk got hurt too.
Did he?
Ayuk pulled a hamstring yesterday.
A lot of hamstring injuries popping up recently.
A lot of injuries in general.
Yeah.
More than usual.
Kev, if you were here, I mean, I know you're going to take Judy, so I'm not even going to ask you. What about Rager or Jefferson? I know you're a Rager guy, but have you been reading the things about Jefferson?
Well, Rager, it would be Rager for me. Rager's getting a lot of praise right now.
Okay.
Saying he's going up, catching the jump balls, he's doing everything.
Okay.
Wasn't the last report on Justin Jefferson that he's like clearly running behind BC Johnson?
Yeah, I saw that, but
But then they also said he is exactly what they drafted, and like he's good.
Yeah, he's very good.
I mean, he's obviously, we know he's good, but for dynasties,
there's so many rookie receivers.
Might end up being the better pick. It's stacked.
The stack.
And they could make an impact this year.
I could easily just take all rookie receivers this draft, realistically.
Just based on the draft capital and well, they were both kind of first round picks, but Judy was supposed to be he was the best one, the highest ranked coming out of college. So.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna go. I was considering Tyler Lockett for a second, but I think I'm gonna go Judy here. There's no running backs rookie wise that I would take this high.
Ooh, that's brutal.
What, Kyler?
Yeah, I was gonna pick Kyler Murray.
Okay.
And even though he's kind of concerning too.
Now what's crazy about
make me nervous long term, but
yeah, no, what's crazy about quarterbacks in Dynasty is I don't how do you go about it? How do you go about picking a quarterback in Dynasty? A lot of these guys in the top are at the bottom half of their career, I would think, at least. I mean, Dak and Russell are
kind of
young, but
I mean, I'm gonna have to just go with my guy right here, my guy who has 3 number 1 receivers. I'm grabbing before anybody else does.
There you go. That's a good pick.
Dak.
Yeah, he's slowly.
That offense, man. That offense should just firepower, man. And 3 legit wide receiver 1 talents.
2.
What's up?
2.
2.
I don't think Gallup's a wide receiver 1 talent.
Gallup's a stud.
Oh, he's good. I had him last year, but I don't. Anyway, we got for rookie wise, Rager's off the board, Justin Jefferson's off the board. More tight ends keep leaking off the board. Tons of receivers. Yeah, that's got to be why, bro. That has to be why. Kirk, Lockett, Parker, Gallup, Rager, Landry all off the board. Deshaun Watson got picked the same round as Prescott. Kev, what do you got?
All right, for all these young, really young receivers, the rookies, they're flying off the board. So I'm gonna grab mine
Henry
and take
Ruggs.
Rugg. I think he can be very exciting.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go here. This isn't even a question for me. The fact that he's still on the board is like mind-boggling. I'm taking Marquise Brown. I'm not sure why these other guys like Christian Kirk, Tyler Lockett. I don't get why they're getting picked before Marquise Brown. I mean, maybe Lockett. I get Lockett, but not Kirk, not Landry, not Gallup, not Parker. Marquise Brown's the number one receiver.
But yeah, Landry, Tyler Boyd. I mean, some of these don't make sense.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. All right, so after that, James Conner, who I'm happy I don't have to draft. I'm probably going to draft his backup in a couple rounds because I am in love with him. All right, so at this part here, I might just keep drafting receivers, man. I mean, the running backs are shot. I got my 2 starters. I'll happily ride Jonathan Taylor, even if he doesn't get the heavy workload. If I can have 5 receivers in my lineup in a full point PPR that are going to get the ball, I'll take it because I'm looking at this running back list, bro. Chris Carson, I'm good. Not in Dynasty.
Trades are a huge part of Dynasty too.
For
so
sure.
if you are stacked at wide receiver, man, it's pretty easy to just flip.
Yep, especially in a double
quick flip.
Double flex league. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, to not be a homer, the name that really stands out to me here is N'Keal Harry, but I think I'm gonna go. I
just think he's a bust.
I really hope he's not. I mean, he's such.
That's all we're hearing, though, is bad things.
Yeah, he's been having a rough camp.
And Bill never really was good at evaluating wide receiver talent.
The only one he's got is Demetrius Bird. You heard it here first. Anyway,
yeah, we didn't draft him.
I'm gonna go T Higgins, bro. I like his upside. I like the fact that AJ Green's on his way out. They drafted him the same year as Burrows. I'm gonna go T Higgins here. I'm gonna take another rookie receiver. I like his size. He's a monster from what they're saying. He's got a little bit of injury problem right now already, but I feel like a lot of people do. It was between him and Pittman, but I like the upside of him being with Burrows for probably his whole career if they work out well in Cincinnati, compared to Michael Pittman, who's gonna have a new quarterback probably next year. So I'm gonna go Higgins, and then after that went Carson's, Hunt, Waller. Kev's on the board here. If I had to guess, you're probably looking at receiver, right?
I mean, really need a running back. I only got 2.
David Johnson's sitting there, 7th round.
Yeah, I could probably just grab him. I mean, I feel like his career is coming to a close, but
he could help you win this year.
To compete this year, he could be one of my flexes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not super high on him at all, obviously, in redraft or dynasty, but we're already in the 7th round, so I'm gonna just grab David Johnson.
Did Mark Ingram stand out to you at all there?
Meh. No, his career is even closer to being over.
Okay. All right, so who went after you?
I think Dobbins takes that job pretty quickly this year. I don't know. He looked great.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
The only thing holding him back is the weird offseason, I think. And that they run so much, they'll both be okay, but.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think might happen is Ingram might end up being the ball hawk to Dobbins, the red zone hawk. You know what I mean? Dobbins could be the every down back until they get to the 20, and then Lamar's like, I want my guy. Give me Mark Ingram at the 20 in, and he could be taking a lot of touchdowns from Dobbins in that aspect.
I got going receiver here, and there's a bunch of names. Mecole Hardman.
I like that name.
I like him. He's very fast. Tyreek Hill, he's got a bum hamstring. He was hurt last year.
I wouldn't call it a bum hamstring. I would call it.
He has a hamstring pull.
I know, because he's fast as hell. But this kid's fast as hell too.
Like Will Fuller runs too fast for him.
Mecole Hardman.
Deontay Johnson.
Really fast as well.
We saw Deontay pop off a little bit last year, but then we got Mims and Ayuk. I like both of them. They haven't even played it down in the NFL yet. So I think I'm going to take the piece of the Chiefs.
Okay.
offense and
There
driving
goes
so
Burrow.
hard.
I was gonna take Burrow. In this round. That was my plan.
Good pick.
Yeah, I mean, rookie quarterbacks, first number one pick in the NFL draft. If Mahomes wasn't sitting there at 2, I was gonna wait, and Burrow was gonna be my quarterback. I think that's a good strategy to
Yeah.
have because he is going this late in mock drafts for dynasties. I'm sure he's probably gonna go around this area too in regular drafts. He's gonna be a good quarterback, bro. He's not gonna be bad. Um, at first,
Nah, they're
they're
tearing
saying,
up.
yeah, he's looking really good in camp. I had the vibe that he was gonna suck in college because I was a big Hebert guy, but not in college. Coming into the NFL, like a Jamarcus Russell kind of vibe because he's just bigger and he's a little bit older than everybody else. But he looks really good, and I took T Higgins around before, so I was gonna take it here, so I had the stack for the future, but that
Little
ain't an
Bengal
option.
stack.
That ain't an option anymore.
So he is tearing up the defense in practice, but we got to keep in mind that the Bengals defense is not good,
They're not good. That's true.
and it's also practice.
That's true.
I mean, I do think he's gonna be good, but
Yeah. All right. So with this
Yeah.
pick, I'm looking at receiver again because the running backs. I'm all set, dude. I don't see any. Unless I go Zach Moss here, that's probably the only guy I really think about taking.
ooh,
Um, because he's displaying he can catch the ball. So that could be bad news for Singletary.
I think it's all bad news for Singletary.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Zach Moss just because I don't have any running
That's
backs,
a good pick.
and I don't really like. Carry on's a bomb. Philip Lindsay's got a split workload with Gordon. His only upside is if Gordon gets hurt. Mark Ingram's on his way out. Marlon Mack's on his way out. Raheem Mostert, who knows what's going to happen there. Ronald Jones is interesting because he's still really young, but he might be a bust. You know, I might be able to get him on the way back. I don't know yet. We'll see. He's a name I was thinking of right here. Geis, no. Michelle, no. I don't even like Michelle.
Okay, shouldn't even be on here
But he
anymore.
is. He's right there. Darrell Henderson, another interesting name, but I think Cam Akers.
That's a name. That's another name.
They're saying that him and Akers are battling pretty hard in camp. So I mean, he suffered a hamstring injury though. I'm reading here, so never mind. Yeah, I gotta go Zach Moss here. I'll take him. I'll take Zachy. On the way back, Slayton and Ayuk went. I'm probably gonna go back to the receiver side and take my guy Mims because I believe in Darnold. Or now in Dynasty, Kev, would it be crazy to draft 2 quarterbacks within the first 10 rounds?
No.
Because I'm looking at Tua here.
I mean, we got deep bench, so.
I'm looking at Tua here in the 9th round. I know I got Patty Mahomes. I know he's not going to go anywhere. But if Tua comes onto the scene, he's a beast. I could trade him away for an easy asset, easy draft pick, something. He looks healthy. I mean, it's either him or I go back to the receiver and just keep drafting receivers. Or I go a different route and go tight end and take Irv Smith Jr. out of Minnesota. I don't know. There's so many options you can do in a dynasty draft because
Really
there's nothing crazy. You know, like it's not crazy to draft a rookie in the 3rd round. You know what I mean? Just that you think is going to be really good, like J.K. Dobbins. You know what I mean? Like in a redraft, he's going 6th round, right? 5th, 6th round. In this league, he's going 3rd. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna
How
go
about that future?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Tua here, just to stick with my strategy because this would have been Joe Burrow, so I'll stick to that strategy. I'll take Tua here. There we go. Tua, then Stafford off the board. Cooks, Ronald Jones goes, and then Kev, you're up.
Tough. No, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna grab a tight end. My guy is already off the board. Mike Gesicki went last round. That's who I really wanted. Ooh, but never mind. I'm gonna take Mims.
Yeah.
Take Denzel. I was gonna take Hooper, but I can get a tight end on the way back. I'm gonna take the wide receiver with a bright future. I really want to get Gesicki though. That's my guy.
Mims, Carry On's off the board. Matt Ryan, Mark Ingram. So all these older names are starting to go now. AJ Green, Philip Lindsay, Marlon Mack, Dallas Goedert, Tyler Higbee, Chenault. There's one of your guys right there. Your boy from Jacksonville. Hooper's off the board.
Yeah.
Darrell Henderson and Raheem Mostert off the board. You're gonna go tight end here. I was thinking about going tight end this round. Go a little on the younger side. I was probably gonna take the guy you're gonna take. I would assume. I mean, I don't. And in Dynasty, I feel like a tight end is just get upside. Unless you can get one of those.
Yeah, I mean,
some shit. But even then,
I like my boy here. Should be the number 2 option there.
Jonnu, yeah, Jonnu Smith.
Take Jonnu over Smith.
Okay.
Take Jonnu. Go for the best.
That's all you really could do.
Tight ends. It's not easy. There's really only 4 that I'm actually interested in.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go.
That was Brian Edwards.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of hype right now.
Hype train. Tyrell Williams has a torn labrum.
Oh boy.
So look out for Brian Edwards.
It's just begun then. The hype train has just begun. All right. Well then, I'm gonna go probably back to the receiver. I mean, I don't. Running backs are tough, man. It's ugly. It's ugly, man. Unless I take Dylan, or I could take. Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna take Antonio Gibson. Actually, no, I'm not. Why is he so low? I thought he'd be gone by now. I'm gonna take Antonio Gibson. I think that's a solid pick in the 10th round.
He's being drafted higher in redraft right now.
Yeah, that's not right.
Not sure why.
And then I'm gonna take the New England running back, who's he's saying he's gonna be the starter. He's pushing for the number 1 job. Hey, let's go with Kenyon Drake. He was in a walking boot. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you read into that at all?
There isn't. All he said is, "I'm good." They said it's precautionary, but I mean, you don't usually just put a walking boot on for no reason. So there's obviously something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's foot or ankle though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take one of my sleepers this year. That's Anthony McFarland Jr. out of Pittsburgh. I'm gonna take him. Do double rookie. I got so many rookies on my team, but like it's okay. It's okay to have 4 rookie running backs on your team. I didn't realize I had 4. But
you're building.
My 2 first picks
for the future
is good for now. I'm good. They're gonna carry me every week. Every week, those 2 guys are gonna carry me, and then I get all these other guys to support them. I'm good. I'm happy with my team.
I'll take the guy you passed on.
Damien, yeah.
I really hope it's not just coach speak and hype coming out. We haven't heard any coach speak. It's honestly it's all beat reporters saying that he looks really, really good. But knowing Bill Belichick, man, if they just throw Sony Michel out there, let's say he's ready week 1, they throw him out there as a starting running back. It would not shock me.
New England.
Bill has some strange things sometimes.
That's true.
They usually work, but I think Damian Harris is the guy.
Yeah, I mean, Sony Michel's poop. Rex Burkhead just.
I'm gonna grab another young, exciting wide receiver. Getting some hype about him. Looks like the player they drafted.
Paris Campbell. Nice pick.
I think they got if Hilton, just the injuries continue to plague him, it's going to be Campbell and Michael Pittman there. That's the future for them. I think they're kind of in limbo. I think they lost their generational talent in Andrew Luck, and now they bring in Phillip Rivers, who's kind of at the end of his career. So I'm interested to see how many years he has left and what direction they go in as far as quarterback in the future. But regardless, Campbell's young, talented.
I like it. It's fast. Fast as hell. So after
Yeah.
that, Drew Lock went. So that guy went double quarterback area. A lot of teams already have 2 quarterbacks, as well as I do. Pat's defense was first off the board, which is kind of strange. I don't really understand that. A guy I was looking at here would have been Preston Williams out of Miami. I was looking him here. Surprised he lasted that long. And then what else we had? Penny, interesting pick there in the 12th round. Marvin Jones, a very good pick in the 12th round. Very consistent, can help you this year. Certain weeks, you plug him and play him, especially in a Dynasty league with 2 flexes. Is not a bad pick at all. Especially and John Brown as well. Tevin Coleman, not bad. And the 2 Miami running backs gone. Drew Lock, the 2 defenses just went. And then I'm going to go tight end here. I think this is a pretty easy pick. I'm going to go Hayden Hurst. My Atlanta's, they're saying he's going to get a crazy snap share, so I'll take him. I mean, I need a tight end. He's going to be the every down tight end for them, so I think that's a pretty good pick in the 12th round. I don't think that'll be there for me, but I'll take it. And then Cohen and Pollard off the board. I'm going to go back to the receivers as I've been neglecting them the past couple of rounds since the T. Higgins pick. And I hate to do this, but I think I'm going to go Chase Claypool here, dude. There's been a lot of hype on him. He's huge. He's 6'4". He was actually a tight end in college. But they're saying he could be Big Ben's, one of Big Ben's number 1 targets. Just his size alone. So I think I'm going to take him. Not projected for a lot of points.
I mean, we don't really know exactly what they're going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
We assume Juju's obviously going to go back to how he was with Big Ben 2 years ago. And outside of that, he hasn't really played with any of those guys. So, I like it.
Yeah, I'll go Claypool. I was thinking about going with my guy Van, but he'll be there. So I have a lot of late round targets that I don't know when I should jump or if I should keep waiting. Like Gandy Golden in Washington, Duvernay in Baltimore, Jefferson with the Rams. A lot of rookies, a lot of rookie guys. Tyler Johnson in Tampa, but he hasn't been practicing. He's another guy that was on my list. But I think I'm gonna. Steven Sims from Washington as well was another guy I was looking at. But I think I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go Claypool. This is a guy I'm really interested in with his size. I think the last time they had a guy that big, that big was Plexico Burress, and he was phenomenal in the red zone. And then who's their tight end? Oh, Ebron. They picked up Ebron. Well, we'll see. I think that's a solid pick. And then Tannehill going, Corey Davis, Julian Edelman.
All right. So I'm going to grab Justin Herbert.
There he is.
I have Dak, but you never know what can happen.
Mm-hmm.
We have this team forever. So I'm going to grab the rookie quarterback. That could be a stud.
Yeah.
Maybe he becomes a trade piece down the line, or he becomes my starter.
Who knows? No, it's a good pick, bro. I like that pick. I like all rookie picks in this. I feel okay drafting all these rookies.
I'm also going to take a rookie running back here who should be second in line behind my boy Austin Eckler. Joshua Kelly.
Kev.
I like that. I feel like that's late for him. Isn't that late?
That's late for him.
Why did he slip to the 14th round?
I love him, dude. I did a nice piece on him. I like him a lot. He's good, man. He's a good back.
I think if not this year, I mean they have Eckler there for a couple of years. They gave him the contract. They need the change of pace. Eckler, more of a pass catcher. So
yeah, we'll see.
I'm
gonna take a little deeper of a sleeper here. I'm gonna go DJ Dallas from Seattle, because
jump on him, huh?
Because Penny is a bum in my opinion, and he gets hurt just as much as Chris Carson does, and Chris Carson has fumbling problems. Um, Actually, I think Penny gets hurt more than Chris Carson, but Chris Carson has fumbling problems, and Pete Carroll has put him in the doghouse before. I don't think it'll definitely happen again. I like DJ Dallas. Why not, dude? Right? Take a dive here. He's a really deep dive. He's a candidate. He might end up as a triple D list. We don't know yet, but I like him. And then here I'm gonna go. Now you're just throwing darts, bro. Now you're at the point. You're just filling the bench.
It's get the guys that you think could have an impact.
Right. Right. I mean, my team's looking pretty solid right now. If I had to pick a weak point, it would be my depth at the flex position for this year, because I have a lot of future potential. Like if I had to go into week 1, I would not be comfortable with starting Zach Moss and Antonio Gibson in the flex, or I'm sorry, with T Higgins, and then one of the running backs I picked. It would be, it's a toss up with those guys. You don't know what they're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a receiver here that I think is gonna produce every week because he's a PPR machine, and I think.
Oh man, taking my boy.
I think their offense is gonna throw the ball a lot, and that's Golden Tate. Sorry.
I was gonna pick him.
Yeah.
Because I was feeling the same way. Like I've gotten some guys who I think are more long-term assets.
Yeah.
And as far as some depth for this year, I was gonna grab Golden Tate. He's going super late. I'm gonna grab somebody else with that same philosophy.
I mean, Emmanuel Sanders sitting there. Sharp Perriman.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Perriman. There's nothing but hype coming out about him, and he's got a connection with Donald already.
Okay.
So I think he's someone who I don't really know about the future, but I think I should be able to plug him into the flex this year. Behind, I think Crowder, Herndon, Perriman. That's basically what we're gonna see this year from them.
Okay.
And Herndon isn't exactly healthy all the time.
Yeah. Who are you going here? Cole Kmet. Kmet is an interesting pick from Chicago. It's a guy. We haven't really, heard a lot about him yet, but he's from Miami, right? He went to Miami. I think he's decent, from what I remember. You got Latavius.
There's another guy. There's another guy going super late. Sleeper. I don't know what they're doing, but
Bryce Love. Yep.
Ron Rivera just said
he looks good.
Being every down back.
Yeah. Could be a steal.
In the 16th round, you can't really go wrong there.
Yeah.
Why would he be ranked behind Royce Freeman?
I don't know, bro.
Can you tell me that? Royce Freeman's already been in the league like 2 years now and hasn't done much of anything.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. I'm looking at these rankings, dude. It doesn't make sense at all. Was he behind Carlos Hyde?
I think he was.
That's crazy.
Found him at like 260 something.
Oh, that's even crazier. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go receiver here. Get another guy who I think is gonna get impact week 1, and that's Mohamed Sanu. He's got potential to be the number 1 outside option for who I think it'll be Cam Newton. So I'm gonna go him. Why not, dude? If I don't go him here, I go rookie again. I go young, or I take Larry Fitzgerald, or just someone who I know I can start at the flex right off the rip. Because if I take any of the rookies that I like right now, that would be Duvernay or Van Jefferson. Both of those guys, I think they're gonna be good, and they got great talent. I think Van Jefferson might make an impact right away, but it's still uncertain. So I just don't feel comfortable having them starting in my flex 2. I don't have confidence with any of these guys starting my flex 2 outside of what I have already. Right. So I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Mohamed Sanu. I mean, I'll take the homer pick here. I guess you could call it if you want. Call it as it is. But it's either him or it's Tyrell Williams. But he just tore something, so I'm good with that, dude. I'll go Sanu. I'll go Sanu. And then back to me. How many rounds we got left? 4. All right. So defenses are interesting. I don't really understand how to draft a defense in Dynasty. You have to like look at the whole roster.
You don't.
Like you just don't know.
I think it's. You think you still just stream it?
You just stream it, right? Yeah. I think I well.
It's a week by week thing still.
Do teams draft more than one defense?
I think no. I think the only way defense actually matters in a dynasty would be if it was individual players. Obviously, the IDP, but team defense in dynasty, I think you're still just gonna stream.
Would I be crazy to take another quarterback here?
I don't think anything's crazy at this point. Deep bench, get the guys you want. I mean, injuries happen, so there's not going to be anything left on waivers.
Quarterback wise,
right? Probably.
I mean, I'm not gonna take a guy like Cam Newton, Derek Carr, or anything like that. I'm talking like a rookie. I'm thinking about taking Jordan Love here. He's sitting there. I don't think he'd be sitting here at this point in a regular dynasty.
Yeah, him and the other one, him and Jalen Hurts. You know.
I don't think those guys are. Or my boy Luxton from Jacksonville. My boy Luxton from Jacksonville. Watch out for him. Anyway, yeah. Receivers are looking like the way to go here. I think I'm gonna go with my sleeper now. I think I'll take Van Jefferson. I'll take Van. Why not, dude? I'll take another rookie. I don't know. It's just a hard rounds, dude. Like Teddy Bridgewater just got picked. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't know. Anyway, so Lamico Pirine, he's actually on my rankings for rookie running backs. I like him a lot. And then Benny Schnell Jr., Blake Jarwin, the fantasy footballer's favorite, and then Kev, you're back up. Right, dude? That's the same thing I said. I said a lot too.
Yeah.
What do you do?
There's a lot going on here.
What do you do?
I'm gonna grab. I'm not really sure about the future for either of these tight ends, but I figure one of them will at least hit this year. I'll take Chris Herndon.
That's late too. I like that. I like that Chris Herndon pick. I like Chris Herndon this year. I like him better than John.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think Herndon might end up being my starting tight end this year.
Is Darnold still on the? No, you got picked. Okay, I was gonna say because.
I'll go with this guy we mentioned. They have nobody there behind Terry McLaurin.
Steven Sims.
We're saying could get veteran competition, but.
You talking Steven Sims here?
Yeah. They haven't brought in anybody yet. No, I'm talking about Gandy Golden.
Gandy Golden. Okay. Yeah, I think these rounds are either gonna be filled with a bunch of veterans or a bunch of rookies. It depends on how the flow of the draft.
Take my shot.
You know.
Gandy Golden there.
Yeah, there goes TB12. And your boy Knox gets.
Tom Brady finally got 18th round, huh?
TB12, bro.
I was thinking about Arcega-Whiteside.
Yeah.
He's actually been hyping himself up, saying he's a different player.
Hyping himself up?
I don't know.
All right, how about this pick here, Kev? Jerick McKinnon.
There it is.
How about that
like
pick?
It. Like
14th round. How many tight ends is team
like
going to pick?
Gave him money.
Dan Arnold just got selected, bro.
That was a sleeper.
Dan Arnold right from Arizona.
He's their starting tight end.
This guy over here is listening to the
He's on the team that doesn't throw to the tight end.
He's got 4 tight ends.
How about Sternberger, buddy? How about Sternberger?
This guy has 4 tight ends. This guy wasted his third round pick on George Kittle, and then ended up wasting the rest of his picks on round 14 to 19.
I wouldn't say Kittle's a waste, man.
Not a
waste.
That's a great pick. You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean. He's got 4 tight ends. Too much. I
really like his team though. Like the first.
I
7 rounds.
I don't. James Conner is a bust. We'll talk about that after. Um, I'm gonna
Yeah, but
go.
in at the 6'12", though, I mean,
I
he's gonna
guess.
help him this year
I guess.
while he's healthy, anyway.
Um,
Where are we going, Rye?
dude, I don't know, man. Scrolling through the running back list, there's nothing that stands out to me at all besides the rookie from Jacksonville. But he's an undrafted free agent, so he's probably not even gonna make the team. Um, I probably gotta go tight end here, just in case my boy Hayden Hurst is a bum. It's just who, It's like who do I take? I could take another rookie, but rookie tight ends never pan out. Or I go even like really deep, and go at a guy that I can't find on the list now. I don't want to mention his name if I can't find him. Where's Butts, dude? Did he get picked? There's no way he got picked. Is he that low?
Who's that?
Butts from Denver?
I mean, Noah Fant is there, so I don't think he's really a thing. Jake Butt, is he even on the team anymore?
Oh, he is, dude.
Yeah, he's there, but he ain't barely even ranked, bro. He's 684. He's a nobody, man.
I don't know about that.
You like him?
He was a stud at Michigan, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what the thing says here as well. He was good, and then he got hurt.
Like him.
I like him. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna take him there. I didn't know he was that low. I'm gonna go.
I thought you would pick our guy from New England.
I was thinking
He's
about
getting a lot of praise.
I was thinking about
Getting
taking
a lot of
LC,
praise.
but I didn't want to go too homer on people. I want to keep it interesting here.
Oh,
I
haven't taken a pay rate yet, but I don't want 3 tight ends on my roster right now. Even in a dynasty, why?
I might go Uncle Will here, cause I might.
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming back.
Yeah, they got so many tight ends on that roster, though. So many tight ends.
And they did, like you said, they did give Greg Olsen money.
Yeah.
He's there, so.
He's there, and he's a veteran, so he's gonna be pushing. I'll go Jack Doyle. Oh, he's missing practices.
There you go.
But I'll go Jack Doyle. Philip Rivers likes his.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing, dude. Here's why Jake Butt is a nobody. They drafted Albert O.
Who?
Albert. I'm not sure. I don't want to butcher his name, but he's Albert O.
Albert O.
6'6", bro. 6'6".
I don't want to butcher his name. He's Albert O. All right, yeah.
Aquabunum.
I'll go Doyle here. It's either him or Everett. I'm gonna go Everett. Fuck it. I'll go Everett. I like his upside.
I like that Albert O, man. I'm not gonna pick him right now though.
Cam Newton off.
But he's 6'6", dude. I mean, just toss it up to him in the end zone,
That's
dude.
That's a big boy.
It's like be like Donald Parham, straight up Donald Parham XFL style. Speaking of Donald Parham, he is on an NFL roster. He plays for the LA Chargers. Look out, Hunter Henry. Parham's coming for your job.
Really? He's on the team.
Herbert to Parham. Yeah, dude. The Chargers signed him. He was a stud in the XFL.
What a league that was, dude. I'm so mad that
it was fun there for like the 5 weeks.
He had a nice little fantasy team going, a little fantasy league on the Google Sheets.
Good stuff.
It was, dude. It was good stuff. I was just figuring out how to use that app too. Where's he ranked? I want to read about him.
I had to search for him. I wasn't gonna scroll all the way. What are we looking at here at wide receiver?
Yeah, this is a Porsche.
Ah, here's my boy right here. Training camp MVP. Auden Tate. I'll pick him. Why not?
For the sake of the mock, let's not take a defense here. I don't even think I will in a regular draft, to be honest, because I don't really understand how you
can very easily just drop somebody and
right. This
plug in whatever defense we want to use. All right, so what are we working with?
So give me like 3 names that you're looking at right here.
Ito Smith. looking dynamic in camp, exceptional change of direction. Todd Gurley's got a bum knee. So that could be valuable for this year. I wouldn't really know their exact running back situation next year, but he's the only running back that is really.
What's crazy to me is with Gurley's injury history and just the fact that he's already kind of walking hobble. How is Ito Smith not drafted already?
I don't know. I'm about to take him in the 20th round, but I'll tell you some other names that I was looking at.
Was Brian Hill selected?
One of them got picked, but I don't know. Ryan Hill.
No, he's still there too. It's weird. That's weird to me.
Yeah, it's just the only reason I would say Ito right now is he should be the backup. He was hurt last year. It's the only reason Hill was there, and they're saying Ito looks really good. But they say a lot of people look really good every year. In the 20th round, though. I was thinking about Miles Boykin, but he went off the board. Nobody really knows. Behind Andrews and Hollywood, there isn't much volume there anyway.
Jalen Hurts?
But
no
they got Hurt?
No.
Torn ACL.
Jalen Hurts.
2 years.
Hurts.
Oh, Hurts. Well, I already grabbed Justin Herbert. So I'm going to just stick with that. I have Dak too. But yeah, I think in a dynasty, Jalen Hurts wouldn't be a bad pick. Should be a starter eventually.
Jameis
So I was looking at approach. What was that?
Jameis Winston.
Oh, here we go. That's what I'm picking.
Scotty Miller, my guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you grabbed him. I remember the last mock we did.
Damn.
You grabbed him, and I was like, I forgot all about him. I mean, he's getting talk about
Brady
training camp hype.
Brady loves Scotty Miller, bro.
Dude, he's gonna be the next Edelman. This is it. He's the guy.
Can we guess why he loves him? We'll keep it regular. Let's go.
Non-Patriots fans say it all the time. It's just, it is what it is.
It is what it is. He ain't our
White
problem.
slot receiver. It is what it is. But that's the thing in that offense. I think Godwin, Evans, Gronk, Howard, Scotty Miller, they're all going to eat. I think Brady's just – he's on a vengeance tour, man. For some reason, he just – everything we did the last couple of years, he just held, like, personal. I mean, when was the last time he did OTAs with the Patriots? It's been years.
Years. And he was out there before OTAs even started.
Exactly. He was telling us, I'm going to spend more time with my family. He goes to the Bucs, dude, and he's out there holding, like, illegal workouts and, like, just doing all this crazy things, putting it all on social media, just slapping it in their faces. And he just wants to go out there and tear it up.
So
it's going to be fun to watch.
I am excited to watch Tom Brady. Just to review these last round, I didn't really go over the picks that were gone. But a lot of receivers continue to go off the board. I took kind of a homer pick here, a guy who I think is going to be amazing in New England. I think he's going to be a stud. I don't know why. He just gives me that vibe. He gives me that run down field really fast, and Cam Newton's going to throw you the ball really deep vibe. And I think that's what's going to happen with Damari Bird. I don't know. I like it a lot. I got laughed at when he got signed, and I was talking to a friend on Instagram about it. He's like, oh, he's not even going to make the team. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, this kid is not bad. He looked good in the time he played with Arizona. He didn't play many games. He had very few snaps. But when he was the number one target, I think he had like 12 catches or something in the game. And he looked decent. And, I mean, there's a reason why the Pats went out and they brought him in. And they have nobody at receiver. They have nobody. I mean, Edelman's like 32, about to die on the field. And then you got Sanu, who really knows. He didn't look good last year. I know he was hurt, but I got him on my team anyway. But N'Keal Harry, we're uncertain about him. Bird, making an impression in camp.
Apparently Harry can't separate. But they're right now, today, these beat reporters said Gunnar Olszewski is the second best receiver on the field.
Wow.
behind Edelman. So I don't know if that's like a compliment to him or just saying that our receivers are trash, but maybe a little of both. But I think he's probably the clear Julian Edelman replacement
It's
if they're
a
saying he looks good.
it's a complete dart throw at Damari Bird. I just like his speed, and
Oh, yeah.
he's a vet. He's not young. He's been around for 5 years, so he knows how to play in the NFL. Um, the dart throw. I mean, I could have went another rookie, but I already have so many of them. I was like, whatever. I'll take a dart throw here for the hometown guy.
That's kind of what I was doing with Auden Tate.
Yeah,
He's getting all the hype in the world right now, and AJ Green isn't exactly going to stay healthy. I don't have faith in him staying healthy. He's already got a hamstring problem. Then you
yeah,
got Boyd in the slot. You got one of the speed guys outside. John Ross is there. It'll be Ross. Higgins will be there, but Auden Tate's the big guy.
former tight end in
He's the guy you're
college.
going to be tossing it up to. And I mean, he was good last year.
Yeah,
And he got a lot of opportunity last year. He made the most of it.
he was a big waiver ad.
He had some big games.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, looking at my team,
Actually, the touchdowns weren't there last year. He had some solid PPR days,
yeah,
but he's got a much better quarterback who was looking his way in training camp. So, 19th round, who knows?
right. No, you're not wrong, bro. I mean, like we said before, like at these kind of drafts, 20 rounds. I mean, you're gonna end up with guys that are probably just
Right.
gonna rot on your bench all year, and you just hope for upside the following year.
However, they're going to rot on your bench following you, too.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe.
Looking at my team, I'm all right with it. I'm not ecstatic. I picked a lot of rookies. It's something that I've been doing in these drafts. I just don't know how to really approach it yet. It's so because like you hear dynasty, you hear build a team, you're like rookies, 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 and it makes sense for the most part. But I don't know if I have a good balance of that yet. Like when it comes to my strategy,
Well,
I think I'm a little too heavy with
yeah.
the rookie. I have literally almost every one of my players is a rookie.
I mean, you still got a good squad, though. Jonathan Taylor's going
Yeah,
to end up
I mean my
being
first three
good.
picks,
Bob
my
Wood,
first four, five,
McCaffrey.
my my first four picks. I won't even include Judy because he's a rookie. My first four picks, I think, are gonna be consistent producers every week. They're gonna get Jonathan Taylor is gonna get the opportunity. Marlon Mack is Marlon Mack. Like what's he gonna do? They wouldn't have picked Jonathan
You got
Taylor as early as they did if they didn't have a plan to use him, especially as a running back.
Hollywood.
They have a timestamp. Running backs in the NFL have timestamps now. They're not going to draft a running back that early in the NFL draft and not use him off the rip. So I'll take Jonathan Taylor. That I like my starting lineup. And then when I get to the flexes though, I get a little nervous. But that's why I went and I picked Golden Tate as late as I did. Mohamed Sanu, two veteran guys who could potentially be producers for my flex positions. Right now it's got T. Higgins and Zach Moss in there. T. Higgins maybe, but I don't know. I'm not too sold on it. Judy will definitely be in my lineup
Now,
week one, but
let's look at this team over here, right? Team 12. This is something that could happen in a real dynasty league if a team just wants to set themselves up to trade
I'm frozen.
a whole position.
There we go.
They went Mike Evans, DJ Moore, CeeDee Lamb, Cortland Sutton, Jalen Rager, absolutely stacked with young talent at wide receiver.
Yeah, that's really good.
But then they have Todd Gurley, Marlon Mack are their top running backs. They also have Preston Williams. Rashad
Those,
Penny, Justice Hill, Naeem Hines. So they're absolute dumpster fire at running back. So it wouldn't be that bad in a real draft, but there might be someone in our league who just punts a position completely, and there could be a lot of fun deals. Also, could help clear up your flex spot. You could send him one of your later round running backs.
that's true. I mean, I think my receivers are the
It's a lot
strong
of
point of
fun.
my team, to be honest with you. I think my receivers are really good. And my running backs have way more question marks because I have 1, 2, 3, 4,
But I was just saying in general.
5. I have 5 rookie running backs and then Jerick McKinnon. So a lot more question mark there, in my opinion. I don't know. I know what you're saying, though.
I didn't mean the team that you had actually drafted. I just meant like if this happened, like if a team just completely sells out on a position in a real draft, you could target them. They're going to be looking to make a deal.
That's true. That's true. I like the way your team's shaped up.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of dart throws there at the end, but I think I got two good young running backs. You got to hope for the best with Montgomery. I got both Atlanta wide receivers. I don't hate it.
Not a dynasty.
Dak should be. He's playing for his contract still, is he not?
Yeah.
He's looking for that big money. He wants that Mahomes money.
Yeah, he's optimistic that he'll get it. From what that report.
He's not getting Mahomes money, but he's set up for success there with the weapons they have. And Ruggs, very exciting.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, your flex is pretty much solid. You're gonna start David Johnson. You know.
We're gonna start David Johnson week 1, obviously, and then I don't know if I would use Hardman week 1.
No, I'd probably go
To me, he's more if Hill is hurt. Well, if Damian Harris is starting running back for the Patriots, it's going to be him.
Oh, true. Yep, true.
We play the Dolphins.
Yep. Yep.
So
no doubt about that.
I have to take a wait and see on that. Could be Bryce Love. If they announce he's going to be a starter.
Yeah.
Could be Scotty Miller, bro. Could be Scotty Miller. Who knows? But I think I'd be all right.
Could be Scotty Miller. Could be Denzel Mims if he's all right.
Could be him or Perriman.
Could be him or Perriman. Could be
Got
Herndon.
some guys.
Yeah.
Now there's really like 3 guys on my bench that I really don't think will be too useful this year. That's Herbert, Kelly, and Gandy Golden. I think they're more of future plays. But
did you say Kelly?
Yeah, actually, he could.
He could, man. They're saying he's competing for the second spot on the depth chart.
He's in contention.
I don't think Justin Jackson's that good.
I don't think another year under his belt would hurt.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, I think you probably have a lot less question marks than I do when I'm looking at your roster here. But I mean, you got a steal in Paris Campbell. That's a steal. Especially if that offense is going to be as decent as Phillip Rivers gets him the ball. That's probably the question mark when it comes to him, is how good Phillip Rivers is going to be.
Right.
But yeah, I like your squad. I like your squad a lot. I like Gandy Golden's a great pick. I like him a lot. Arden Tate and Scotty Miller, your last 2 picks. They're both guys. You could slot both of them in. Honestly, flex. If Tate's gonna be the guy where he was last year, I don't think John Ross.
Yeah, obviously not. If AJ Green's on the field,
yeah,
can't use Tate, but
all right.
Who knows?
Yeah, man, I like it a lot. It was fun.
We'd see.
That was fun.
Yeah, we got this draft is Sunday at 6:00, the real one.
Yep, I'll be. We can stream that one too. We'll figure it out. But as of right now, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about the NFC North, right? Yeah. Is that what we said?
Yep. Green Bay, Chicago, Minnesota, and Detroit.
That should be a good conversation. Yeah, a lot of
another good division. I like it.
A lot of good quarterbacks. Besides the Bears, they suck. And then we have the live draft for the League of Record on Saturday night at 6 p.m. It'll start. I don't know if we're gonna go on earlier and talk about it before. I don't know what we're gonna do, but stay tuned for that. Right now, that draft.
Could play some Madden, right?
You could play some Madden, bro.
Play a little bit of Madden before that.
Could. It's not a bad idea.
I'm probably gonna come through a little early. Play a little Madden.
All right. Well, stay tuned for more information on that. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I can get this on YouTube. I forgot last week for the longest time, but I'll get it on. I'll get it on YouTube. So if you want to check this out again, take some notes, see who we picked. Because we're experts.
Yeah, buddy. Let's pop side by side too. Throw it on like Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah,
I will. Opinions on.
I will. Yep. Yeah. I like Dynasty's different. I'm just gonna let that out there. I've never really studied.
We haven't done one yet, and that's why we're doing it.
Yeah,
because if we're gonna be talking about this now, if this is our thing, we got the show. Mm-hmm. We got to play in a Dynasty league.
Right. No, you're right. It's just different.
What kind of analyst can you be?
I've never studied it ever. You know, I never like looked
Right.
at rankings for Dynasty. I've never done any of that, and it's just what I was researching. You know, kind of a little bit before the show and this past weekend doing mock drafts. It's like completely different. Like the rankings are different. The way you pick people is different. The strategies you go in with the show with the draft is different. So it's cool. I'm pumped for it. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah,
Um,
I kind of think that the ADP, the rankings, kind of go by the wayside.
yeah, I think our mock drafts. I don't even think they're gonna help us. If I'm gonna be honest, um,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
really have no idea how it's really gonna
yeah,
shake out.
because it's a lot different than redraft. Like a redraft, you can kind of predict, you know, but when it comes to these, a lot of sleepers can get picked really early that you're not really sure they're gonna get picked that early, and it could throw your whole draft off. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
Oh yeah,
definitely, if you're doing a dynasty league, definitely do your research as much as you can, just to know the depth chart, know who's on his way out. Like there's a guy I didn't pick who I did a write up on from Cincinnati. Like guys like that, make sure you write them down.
Travion.
Make sure you know the names. I would have picked him, but I just wasn't sold on my flex plays, so I had to make sure I got my flex.
Right.
I had to make sure. Um, but make sure you know the depth charts. Make sure you know who's on their way out. Um, don't take old quarterbacks too early. You know, stuff like that. Like just do your research. Dynasties are different than redraft. You're not gonna
Definitely.
and you don't and this is a draft you do once. You do this draft once and this is your team. So like you can't go back next year and be like, oh shit, like I gotta pick different. Like this is it. This is your team. So I mean that's why I picked Patrick Mahomes in the second round. Like he's gonna be the best quarterback in the NFL for probably like 10, 15 years. So I'm good. Not that maybe this league won't last that long, but I'm good if it does. You know what I mean? I got Christian McCaffrey. I'm good. So I'm pretty happy with my position. I don't think I'm gonna get CMC. I don't think he's gonna be there at 2, but if he is, he is. If not, I would probably take. It's a tough call. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a tough call at number 2 because I could take Barkley, or I could take Zeke, or I could take Mahomes. I don't know. I don't know. It's different.
A lot of options.
Yeah, it's different. So, but I appreciate everybody watching. I'm gonna be playing Apex in probably 10 minutes. I'm gonna run upstairs. But check us out on Instagram and YouTube. Just search the Fantasy Dads. Oh, we should probably make this announcement. Tomorrow is going to be the last show on Twitch, and we're going to be moving to Facebook for this show. Just this show. This show is not going to be on Twitch anymore. If you do want to watch us on Facebook Live, the link will be posted on Instagram. I'll talk about it tomorrow as well. Just search the Fantasy Dads. It's already on there. All of our Instagram posts are on there as well. I posted all the player spotlights, all the rookie spotlights. Just search the Fantasy Dads. We'll be live on there. Tuesdays. We could do another mock Monday next week. Might as well, right? We could do one next week again. Our league of record drafts.
Might as well. I mean,
it doesn't matter.
the season hasn't started yet, so
yeah, we can keep mocking.
we can do it right up until the week before, I guess.
Yeah. Right. So for now, Mondays and Tuesdays.
Get it out. Get that content out.
Yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays on Facebook Live. That starts next week. The live draft is going to be on there as well. So make sure you go follow us there. Just search the Fantasy Dads. Twitter coming soon, hopefully. We got merch. We got a T-shirt. Kev, you wearing the shirt?
Not today. I was gonna wear it Saturday.
All right, good idea.
For the live draft.
Yeah. We got a shirt in the store. It's been on the side over here. So check that out. Just click just to command merch and it's in that store. But I will be right back playing some Apex. Appreciate you guys supporting us and hanging out. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Later.
All right, my man. I will see you tomorrow.
Later.